Hello and welcome to the Inspiring City podcast. We are here in Tower Hamlets Cemetery Park with Charlotte Webster, who is one of the organisers of the Endangered 13 street art event. Hi Charlotte.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Can you just tell us a little bit about where we are and what the event is?
So we're at Tower Hamlets Cemetery Park near Mile End, and it's actually a nature reserve, believe it or not. We are on a little green link called Ackroyd Drive, and here there are a number of arches that we have felt obliged to paint on.
Obliged?
Well, Louis and I came down to look at the site in January. He was asked by Tower Hamlets Cemetery Park to do a mural, and we looked down the train line and realised that it wasn't for one mural, it was for many, many murals, hence Endangered 13.
And Louis Masai, of course, is the artist who you've collaborated on to put this together.
Yeah, absolutely. So Louis and I have worked together for the last 6 months, possibly as part of Human Nature, the environmental art platform, but we've collaborated on this project so that we can actually bring more murals together, more artists, have more of an impact, build a website, get video together and really make a thing of it.
It's not just art, isn't it? We're sitting in an environment here, there's lots going on, there's wind is blowing, there are fires, people sitting around fires, there's wood carving going on, it's more than just art today, isn't it?
It is. It's really about bringing the local community together, and obviously street art enthusiasts, conservationists, and just sort of celebrating what it is to be here and actually think about improving a space. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice.
So can you tell me something about the artists that we've got on display here today?
Yeah, there's quite a few. We've got Carrie Reichart, who works in mosaics and tiles, and she's done a spectacular extinction symbol, all with sort of facts about the decline in bee populations, the reason for that, what people can do. So that's a really intricate, really interesting piece of work, actually, that's sort of quite different from traditional street art. And she likes to call it craftivism, which is quite a good phrase. And then we've got Faunographic, who's a female street artist from Birmingham. She's done a grey-breasted parakeet, which is equally beautiful. Louis done a couple of pieces, a rhino, his quite signature coral reefs, and a blue whale. We've got Zenz, who has focused on hummingbirds and the decline of hummingbirds. We've got a lot of people at work.
So, do you have a particular favourite?
ATM is always a favourite. I mean, his work is very detailed. He's done a couple of curlews and his acrylics painting with brushes. I also do really like Vibes' work. So he's looked at the tiger, but also man's influence on that, and in his quite distinctive graphical style. So yeah, I think that's a very strong piece of work. But they're all unique and they are all excellent in their own way.
And why do you think it's important? Why is it a good thing to be able to create street art in such an environment?
Well, it's sort of bringing nature back into the city, isn't it, really? And it engages in all ages. We literally have had all ages and people from all walks of life here enjoying it in their own way, and it's a great way to get people from different generations and different backgrounds just in one space and united around one common thing, which is we need to put more value on nature, basically.
And the fact that it's in the middle of Tower Hamlets, does that have an impact as well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is a very diverse area culturally, economically. There's some, it is quite deprived in some ways. It's like much of London, we can see buildings popping up around us, so it's ever changing. Lots of different pressures on the environment here and who retail spaces, and yeah, like anywhere in London, it is changing. But it's really important to make a mark on the green spaces and the nice spaces that we have, and place some value on that. So yeah, we've had a very positive response. Yeah.
It's a big street art event outside, the normal hubs of, the likes of Shoreditch, Camden, Brixton, those sort of things. What reaction are you getting from the local population?
Well, I got given a bottle of rum by a guy that overlooks the overlooks the arches in thanks.
Have you drunk it yet?
Not yet. I will do very shortly. But no, everyone's very, very positive, and I think it's a nice surprise. And people have been saying things like, "Oh, I'm so happy for Mile End. I'm so happy for Tower Hamlets that this has happened." So, yeah, we're very pleased. Yeah.
And just tell me a little bit about Human Nature. You mentioned that before.
Human Nature is the environmental art platform that I set up about a year and a half ago. It is an ever-growing group of artists who basically want to place more value on nature and the environment. From sculptors, street artists, photographers, you name it really. It is growing, it is international now. We've got artists from Cuba, South Africa, Poland, Norway soon. It's just a lot of artists coming together in one space, sort of saying, yeah, we need to tackle how we're treating the environment.
And finally, just if anyone wants to come down and see the art, where do they need to go?
They need to go to Ackroyd Drive, which is about 10-minute walk from Mile End Tube Station.
Charlotte, thanks a lot.